Hi, I'm Dr. Berry, and I want to tell you a story. I don't like to refute things. My mother said if you cut somebody's legs off, you don't grow. One of my professors said if you don't have a thesis to offer, you don't get to argue somebody else's. Anyway, from time to time, I get comments that are refuting what I do. Now, in my work, one of my tools for engagement is that the devil does not need an advocate. Too often people like to play the devil's advocate to say what they think the devil would say. And the devil is like, shh, shut up. I wouldn't have said that. Anyway, in other words, speak for yourself. But instead of refuting somebody else's story, create your own. It is easy to tear down what somebody else is saying, and it's so much harder to create your own work. But from time to time, people feel the need to tell me that I'm saying something wrong. Recently, this happened when a person said, "Why do you always cry every time you tell a story?" I wrote back politely and said, "I don't always cry. I don't always do anything. And there are plenty of stories on here where you don't see me crying. But when a story comes from the heart, it's going to touch my heart first." I thought that was a good answer. Apparently not. They came back and said, "You do know there is no race. There is no black and white." And I was like, yes, this is true. However, if you start a fire, you don't get to yell to the people who are in the middle of the fire, "Hey, there's no fire. Just close your eyes." Anyway, all of that is too much activity that pulls you away from the thing that you really are here to do. So I just went on and blocked them. Sometimes I just don't respond. Not responding is my way of showing love and grace when I don't want to say the thing that I know I want to say. So I just don't say anything. This got me to thinking about why I don't refute. It goes all the way back to 1793. Reverend Absalom Jones from Delaware, go Blue Hens, and Richard Allen, they started the Free African Society, and these were all free black people living in Philadelphia at the time. 1793, yellow fever plagued the city, and all the big leaders, Hamilton, Washington, Jefferson, all of them packed up and moved away. Dolly Madison ended up becoming Dolly Madison because her other husband died. Anyway, people who had means, 40% of the folks left Philadelphia, but 10% of the population died from the yellow fever. And there were all kinds of theories going around about where this disease came from. And people were like, it's the immigrants that brought it here. It's them dirty black people that brought it here. It really came in from colonizers on slave ships. Anyway, so Absalom Jones and Richard Allen enlist the Free Society to help people get well. Now, there was this theory a belief that black people didn't get it, that they were somehow stronger, that they could endure more. This belief continues today. There was recently a poll taken of doctors, and they actually believe that black people could endure more pain than white people. There is no fire. Anyway, so they were getting sick, but they had their ways and things of trying to, stay well. They would not shake hands. They would avoid one another. They wore cloths over their face. They would put garlic, carry it on their persons. Even babies were walking around smoking so that the smoke would kill whatever it was in the area. Even now, sometimes I look at a garlic clove and just laugh at it because my mother used to put garlic in my pockets. We grew up in Delaware, 20 minutes down the road from Philadelphia. Absalom Jones is from Delaware. Go Blue Hens! Anyway, I'm telling you about yellow fever. So all these people are getting yellow fever. Absalom Jones and Richard Allen say, hey, let's take the society, the Free Society of Blacks, and help care for our white brothers and sisters. They did. And somebody wrote a pamphlet saying that they were the ones causing the disease because they didn't get sick from it as much, and they were stealing from the people they were caring for, plundering their houses, and they were charging exorbitant fees to care for these people that family members literally just got up and left. And so Jones wrote the Refutation. And one of the reasons why I don't refute is because unless you need to do that, unless you can write like that, unless you can speak like that, unless you have an argument against how dare you say that the people who are here to cure you are the ones causing the problem, there's no need for a refutation. If we tell the stories that come from us and allow for the points of connection in all of those stories, if we allow those who are here to help heal, be the healers rather than accusing them of being thieves and liars and the cause of the dissension and the pain, if we just listen, if we allow love to work together, we'll see some difference. But folks, you want to keep refuting the truth, you're going to end up with the disease. I love you.